Hi guys, welcome to my channel. This is Sport World, and what a weekend of football we had. Like this particular weekend was something else. Though it went a different angle to some fan base, and it still went a joyful angle to some other fan base. But the most important thing is just football is just a game of entertainment, and we all actually enjoyed this particular weekend. My surprise package for the week, undoubtedly, is Spurs. Why I call them my surprise package of the week is not because I'm downplaying their ability or I'm downplaying what they can do, but I call them my surprise package of the week because I never saw Spurs winning Brentford two clean sheet. That's the package. Not winning, like winning with clean sheet. Because Brentford is this team that they have a fantastic home record this particular season. And I think this first match is the first time they are not scoring in their own home. Playing top side, I think top six side, or something like that. This is the first time they are not scoring. Okay, with Liverpool too. Spurs and Liverpool, yeah. These are the two games that they didn't actually score in their own home. No, well, we all know that Liverpool are a different level, but Spurs with their defensive, with their having Archie Gray and Ben David on defense, I was wondering how Brentford didn't even score a goal. But sometimes football goes like that. Kudos to Spurs. The manager did something that I have been clamoring for, and the two occasions that he has done something like that, he won the game, even with clean sheets. He did it against Liverpool. Now he did it against Brentford. Brentford game, I saw a Spurs team that conceded possession to Brentford. Like they just said, okay, Brentford, take the possession. Don't worry. We're going to hit you people on counter attack. And this counter attack football actually worked for them very well because they gave Brentford the possession. Brentford had all the possession, they dominated the play, they were going on the ball. There was no end product. But Spurs just, a few times they just had the opportunity to just hit them on counter and they scored. So that is showing he is learning. And if you want to be a good manager, your adaptation of how your game of your game plans in some matches matters. And kudos to him. And I believe they will build from here and go on a run. I'm talking. Let's talk about Manchester United. But this particular game, I find it difficult to criticize Manchester United because even if they lost to Crystal Palace 2-0. But I feel personally, because I watched the game 90 minutes. I feel Manchester United played football. They played very well. The first 20 minutes of that game, Crystal Palace should have been like 2 goals up. Like Manchester United should have been 2 goals up. But this Amorim playing Kobe Mino in a nine as a first nine when he have two strikers on the bench. It says a lot about the recruitment of Manchester United because how can you have two strikers and the coach decided to play not an attacking midfielder, a holding midfielder in a number nine position? That shows, man, there is a lot of work to do in this Manchester United, and in as much as I could say, if it would have gone well, we would have said Amiron. That was a masterclass from Amorim, but I think he got it wrong there. I feel if there was a striker in that first 10 minutes or first 20 minutes, Manchester United would have at least scored one goal because they had clear chances to score. But Kobe Manu not being a number nine, he did a good hold on play, but one is to hold on the play, one is to finish. He is not a number nine. Finishing he still needs to finish. But I think that's why Amiri got it wrong, and I think they have a lot to do. There's a lot of recruitment they have to do. They have to It's like this the team is like something like they have to overhaul the whole team. And my special sympathy to I mean to Martinez, Licha. I think that he got a knee injury. Some people are speculating it might be an ACL, but we just pray it shouldn't be an ACL because ACL is not a good injury sometimes. But my sympathy to him. Um, we'll talk about the game of the week. I think the Arsenal versus Man City. Back then in Emirates, after the game ended 2-2 draw, Alan told Mikel Arteta to stay humble. Lewis Kelly confronted him. He said, "Who are you? Who the fuck are you?" Then Gabriel Magalhaes told him, "We will see in Emirates." No doubt, he did his job as a striker. He scored a goal. But Arsenal players, fans worldwide everywhere gave Haaland the taste of his ugly medicine that he will never forget any day, anytime. I think this defeat is like a signature defeat to Man City. The last time Man City conceded five goals, 5 goals and more, from away is I think it was 8-1 to Middlesbrough in 2008. I can remember that game. Yeah, it was 8-1 to Middlesbrough in 2008. So basically, in Pep era, they have never considered uh, 5 goals away from home. But Arsenal gave them a taste of what they expect. But good game overall. Good game overall. The Arsenal boys needed this game for momentum, especially for the midweek match they were going to have with Newcastle, which is the FA Cup second leg semi-final. This game is like a morale booster for the players, and we hope they could turn things around. I think from this game now they can build now and go on a winning run. If if they actually are hungry, if they're actually hungry for this league title, they have to go on a winning run. For Man City, it's a bad day on the office for them. Uh, they are still like I think there is still a team going through a bad patch. I will not say crisis because uh, they are still a team that can still make top four. So a team that can make top four is not crisis. You understand? They are going through a rough edge now. With time, maybe with these new signings they brought in, when they blend well, they will go. Maybe they might not be in that level they used to be again, but at least they will be a stable team. They will be a team they can compete. But they might not be this super team anymore because I don't think they were able to build that super team again. I don't think so because I remember when Arsenal had the invisible squad. That was a super team. Even if they didn't use that team to achieve much, but that was a super team. That team can withstand any team all over the world. But after then, they lost that team. They lost that kind of level. Even Chelsea too once had that kind of super team too. They lost it. So nobody no, I've not seen any team that once had a super team all of a sudden go start buying players and get back that same super team again. It's always very difficult. So I think this generation of Man City players, once they are gone, Man City will only have a stable team, but not a super team anymore. That is my opinion, and I stand to be corrected. For Madrid, their 1-0 loss was a disaster. I was so angry at that loss because That loss cost me a lot of things, but I will not review. That loss cost me a lot of things. Uh, Nobody saw Madrid losing that game. Nobody saw. I know it's a derby match because Espanyol, Barcelona, Real Madrid. So it's a derby game, but it's just like a mini derby. But Madrid players didn't. It was just a bad day. It was really a bad day for them. It was really a bad day for them. And it was nice to see that Atletico Madrid and Barcelona capitalize on the Madrid loss. Even if Madrid is still 6 points clear from them, I think that's 6 or 7 points, 6 points clear from them, but the race is still wide open because Madrid has not been that all that this season. Atletico have been in a fine form, but to beat Madrid to the league title is always very difficult. But we can see what they can do. Back at the boys, they nick out a 1-0 win from Alaves. My friend once told me that that game is going to be a difficult game. Like he's seen Ibaka having a draw in that game, but and he was almost right because that game was like a thought of war. Barcelona players, even before the end of the game, they almost fought because it was like that game was like a mini derby. It was like a derby, but not a derby game. But the way the Alaves players came out to play that game, they played that game as if their life depended on that particular game, and they gave Barca a real game to behold. But I think Barca was just too good enough. Was too good for them, and Lewandowski just got the only goal, and that was all for the day. Chelsea is going to have their game today. I'm rooting for them to win because uh, I want Chelsea to make top four. The team that I don't want them to make top four is Man City. I don't have anything against them, but I just want them to test this Europa League of a thing. They are on a high side for too long. Chelsea was once on a high side and they fall back to the Europa League. Arsenal was on a high side, they fall back to Europa League. Manchester United was in high side and they fall back to Europa League. So I want City to fall back to Europa League. They have enjoyed their top level football and I want them to come back to the Europa League. Thank you guys for this particular video. Do ensure to like, subscribe to my channel, turn on the notification. Anytime I drop any video, you'll be notified. Thank you and God bless.